Hi, I'm Ethan, and we're presenting the Orca whale slide, created by Mrs. Fletcher's class, by Mrs. Fletcher's 5th grade scientists, created in 2020 by teams K1 and K2. Here's Josie to tell you what they look like.
The killer whale is the largest member of the dolphin family. The killer whale is black with white patches. This white patch right here, some may think it's its eye, but it isn't. Its eye is right under it, as long with its ear right behind it. The length ranges from 27 to 33 feet, and the weight ranges from 8,000 pounds to 12,000 pounds. May I have a volunteer? Yes.
Me?
Could you hold this end of the string and go to that corner of the classroom?
Josie, you might want to hold the cardboard.
Whoa. This is as long as a male orca whale can get up to.
What? Oh, jeez.
So it would fit in our classroom?
Yeah, it's about as long as from
We
that
might have to
corner
open the ceiling up though to set it in here.
Yeah.
Well, then when your classroom just be
This way, the white patch under the orca whale is so when a fish looks up, they think it's just the sun, and the killer whale could catch it as its prey. The male is heavier than the female. This rounded part right here, it's called the beak. It's called a beak because it looks like one. Although it's not an actual beak, because if it were, it'd be a bird and it'd be flying around. The male's dorsal fin, which is its fin on top, can be 6 feet tall and 3 feet wide. The female dorsal fin can be 4 feet tall and 3 feet wide. The female dorsal fin also curves backward. As you can see here, it kind of curves. Here's Aiden to talk to you about their habitat.
My name is Aiden. I'm going to tell you about the orca whales live. Orca whales live in tropical waters. Orca whales live in cold waters. Orca whales live in every ocean. Orca whales also live in deep ocean waters. Orca whales only live for food. Orca whales don't migrate. Orca whales also live in coastal waters. Orca whales sometimes enter estuaries. Next is Orca to tell you about their teeth.
Hi, my name is Carter, and orca whales actually have 40 to 52 large interlocking teeth, which instead of our teeth that go like this, their teeth would go through each other and then backwards. Orcas hunt in pods. Pods are a group of orcas. They hunt in different ways. Some orcas will circle around a school of fish, which is a lot of fish, and then drag them up to the surface and then feed on them. orcas eat. They eat sea lions and fish. They can even eat baby blue whales, which are the largest animals on the earth. They can eat a lot of food. They can eat up to 500 pounds of food a day. And now here's Ethan with reproduction of babies.
Oh no! Reproduction of babies.
Oh.
Orca reproduction system. Females mature around the age of 14 and 15. Females give birth to a baby every 3 to 10 years. They have a 17-month pregnancy. The birthing of calves. Newborn weight 300 to 400 pounds. Babies are born tail first underwater. Newborns 7 to 8 feet long. When born, babies have to get to the surface in 10 seconds. Babies can swim by themselves after 30 minutes. Nurse from the mother underwater, like this picture right here, needs to drink milk for a year. Here's Savannah to tell you about their communication.
Hi, my name is Savannah. I'm going to talk about how they talk to each other. They open their mouth as a threat, like they're warning them to stay away from you or they might hurt you. They have different accents and different pods, like how we all have different voice tones and stuff. So like if they have the exact same, okay, if they, baby has a sound and then if they make the sound then their mother knows which one's their baby. And they scream to communicate to each other. And here's some sounds they make. So this is the sound they make. So like how you can hear all different sounds like that and that sound. So they have all different sounds. That's loud. That's just like a scream. Echolocation is to hunt and find other orcas, like how bats, they use echolocation to make like a sound and it bounces back from them on like bugs or like fruit or whatever they're trying because they can't see in the dark. Like if there's dirt, the ocean or wherever they are is dirty, then they can actually see or find where their food is. Clicks is a form of communication. Like you might think clicks like how we click, like, but it sounds very different, like in the video. And whistling is a form of communication they use to talk to each other. Whistling, like whistle, like whistle. Because it sounds different, so you might have heard whistling because I don't know which one is whistling in the video. And here's Lana to talk about some facts.
Hi, I'm Lana and I'm here to teach you about other interesting facts about orcas. Orcas are warm-blooded animals that keeps them warm when they go into the cold waters. Orcas have blubber that keeps them warm when they go into the cold waters. The blubber is 3 to 4 inches thick. Orcas can dive to depth of 100 feet. Orcas slap their flukes. Their fluke is their tail, so they can move around. right? So they move this up and down. That's their tail. And then the breathing either. Hold on, Judith. This is an orca whale coming up to take a breath. Right there. 7. Orcas go in groups called pods. Orcas have no predators except for people. Orca whales breach and spy hop. So spy hopping is an orca whale coming out of the water and looking around to see if there's any predators coming. Noise pollution and regular pollution are a threat to orca whales. Here is Josie for the conclusion.
This picture right here is an orca whale spy hopping like Landon showed you. This picture right here is an orca whale jumping out of the water like a dolphin. And this one right here is an orca whale breaching. It's when they jump out of the water and they make a big splash. So does anyone have any questions? Yes. Number? Well, I'll come back to you.
questions because I know all that stuff.
How do they breathe when water comes out of their head? Because, Landon, do you know?
What's the question?
How do they breathe when water comes out of their head? Isn't it because the water's on top and then just because they breathe
They
out?
blow the water out, and then when they're still up, they take the breath, and then they go back down after they get the water out of their blowhole.
Yes. Like, where do they live in the world? Well, they can pretty much live anywhere that's in the water.
ocean.
Yeah, in pretty much every ocean. Yes.
Can they swim? Can they swim in whenever it's ice, or can they swim in that?
They can swim under it, but it wouldn't be wise because they have to breathe because they are mammals. They don't have gills like sharks. Yes?
How big is their eye?
Obviously not as big as that one.
Wait,
Oh!
oh god.
Their eyes
It's like as big as ours.
Do you have a question?
I forgot.
Maybe at least the size of ours.
Does anyone else have any questions? Yes.
How many orcas are still in the wild? My dad told me they're being hunted.
I don't know how many are left, but they are being hunted.
And the numbers are dropping. And
Yes,
they said a lot
they're
of it has
dropping
to
down
do
really
with
quick.
global warming, and then the food that they normally eat is moving because like the water is getting too warm, and so then the stuff that they would normally eat is moving to different places, and so they're having a harder time to find food, so that's causing problems too.
Yes.
Do orca whales eat any sharks?
Yes,
Yes, they
they
can
can
eat
eat sharks, and they can even fight them. And I'm pretty sure, because I looked it up, that a killer whale is stronger, well, because there's more of them than a shark. Yeah, because they stay in pods.
So
Yes.
Can they, if it has a group, can they kill like a great white shark?
Yeah.
depends on how big the pod is.
I'm pretty sure orcas can kill a great white shark by themselves.
Yeah. If there's a bunch of them and one gets attacked, then the rest of them will.
Do you guys know what a baby blue whale, how big it is? Yes. About like 10 to 15 feet.
5 feet?
No, it's bigger than that. And orca whales, if they get pods, they can fight a baby blue whale, which is pretty impressive because they're one of the biggest. They're one of the biggest, sea creatures on the planet.
Any more questions? Yes?
How many sharks can I eat in a day?
I don't know.
They eat 500, isn't it 500 pounds a day?
I don't eat
Of
sharks.
food, yeah.
Maybe just eat sharks.
No, they attack
eat a
them
bunch of
because they're-
stuff.
They eat fish,
Any more questions?
birds.
Yes.
No, I was doing a thumb down of no.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Can I tell you a fact?
Sure.
Like, so, if you're at like the beach and you have, like, you're surfing and you're doing like, you're on your belly and you're doing that, the orcas might think you're a seal.
Yes.
So they can attack you sometimes.
But they're very scared of you. More than we're scared of us.
But I don't think they should be in beaches. Unless the beach is connected to the
Well, if they're in
ocean.
salt water,
Yeah.
they can be meshed too. Any more questions? Yes.
Can like do they like eat worms and stuff?
Do they what?
Do they eat like worms and like small things like
You have to speak up, Madeline, a little bit louder.
do they eat worms and like the little stuff that are like that
I mean, they probably wouldn't, but if they go up and reach and they have their mouth open, they could eat a bird or like a bug.
But think if they eat 500 pounds a day,
That's
that's gonna be an awful lot of worms, right?
Yeah.
So they want bigger
They
things
eat
that they find in
birds,
the water.
sea lions.
Seals are big.
Mostly eat anything they can get.
Yeah.
Yes.
Owls.
Alice.
Can they do tricks?
I mean, I
you have to
suppose
teach them.
yes.
I mean,
Well, if you catch
at
them,
SeaWorld,
no, if you catch them then, but if you see them with their fin like sideways, then that means they're not near the family and stuff, and it might affect them.
And that means that
in
they were in like a little small pond thing. They weren't in the ocean.
They
big
were
ocean.
caged up basically, but in like a container of water.
Yeah, I think somebody said that they were in captivity. Yeah, very good.
So, does anybody have any more questions? Well, since you don't, we would like to invite you to our 5th grade bake sale. We're raising money to adopt 2 orca whales. If we earn more money than is needed, we will put it toward our end of the year field trip to the Kalahari. Once we have adopted the 2 orca whales, they will stay out in the ocean with their families. And here is Savannah to tell you more about the bake sale.
ooh cookie ice cream.
Listen carefully.
Come to our 5th grade bake sale on Friday, March 13th. Get cookies, cupcakes, and other treats. We're planning on adopting 2 orca whales. Items will cost between $25 to
Oop.
5 cents, not a dollar,
That would be amazing.
to $1. You can only bring $3 to our bake sale.
Come to our 5th grade bake sale, please. Thank you.
And what should you say?